Hi everyone, this is the Violet Flame Oracle, and I am here channeling a special reading for the Twin Flame Collective today for the year 2019. Um, I was guided to do this special reading so that the beloved masculine and the beloved feminine within this Twin Flame Collective will have some sort of an idea what are the possible energies to expect within their twin flame connection month by month for the year 2019, January through December. I also asked Spirit to provide guidance on how to handle these energies month by month, guidance for the beloved masculine and guidance separately, guidance for the beloved feminine, so that they can handle these energies with ease and grace and unconditional love and move towards harmony in the physical with their beloved in this lifetime. I was pulling out all the cards month by month, January through December, as well as the corresponding advice. I started already with the advice from Spirit for the beloved feminine month by month. And as I went to pick up the deck for the beloved male, beloved masculine's energies or advice rather, the two cards fell out. And these cards have been resonating deeply within the Twin Flame Collective readings that I've been doing off camera. So I felt I needed to share this. So I'm going to shuffle that deck for the beloved male, the beloved masculine, excuse me, and then I will finish the spread here. So the two cards that fell out are the Ten of Crystals and the King of Swords. Okay? So the Ten of Crystals is the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the King of Swords. What I love about this deck is that the King of Swords is not sitting on his throne, but rather standing in a very decisive manner, very straight up posture, and he's holding his sword, I would say, dug into the ground as opposed to upright, ready for, defense or to cut anything away or to deliver a message. This is the King of Swords. This is the beloved masculine saying that he is standing upright in integrity. He is ready to communicate clearly, and with the sword downright piercing the earth, this to me is having made this decision. A decision has been made, and he is basically, this is his ruling. The King of Swords, he has ruled, he has made the decision. This decision having to do with this Ten of Crystals, this enduring, dedicated, committed relationship, long-term marriage, if that resonates with you, spiritual marriage, relationship, where there is an abundance financially, emotionally, on earth in the physical, with a happy home and a happy life, family, long term, enduring. So, this special message, I feel it came out before I could get the cards out because, spoiler alert, obviously, not everything is going to be sunshine and rainbows, right? And we are going month to month. So I feel that this was a general message from your beloved masculine, from the beloved masculine to the beloved feminine, to let her know that regardless of what are the possible energies month to month, okay, this is what he's decided to achieve in the year 2019. This is what he wants with his beloved feminine. And the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So this was a beautiful message. You know, he's letting you know, hey, it's me. I'm ready. This King of Swords is me. I'm your beloved masculine. This Emperor energy obviously is the King of Kings, as I've said many times. So this is a expert strategist and leader there that exudes confidence over his land, over his territory, over his timeline, over, you know, this connection that he wants with his beloved feminine. He is strategizing this Ten of Crystals from a King of Swords perspective. The King of Swords also being, you know, an energy of someone who is professional. So if this has to do with, you know, financially putting together this home in the long term, building this abundance to offer this long-term marriage and family and home, then the King of Swords is of a professional demeanor in the physical world. So this is someone who uses their logic to create abundance, and therefore this could be someone who is a lawyer, a banker, a realtor. I also want to say they may be in the science and medical field. Okay, so this beloved masculine here is letting, this message here is for the beloved feminine to know that despite of what the current energies that may be coming up here month by month, the Emperor is here and he's doing everything that is necessary to bring harmony in this connection for the year 2019. So don't lose hope, don't lose faith in your beloved. Now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Star Child Tarot deck that I use for the beloved masculine's energies. And I'm going to do that over here off camera because there's no room here. So bear with me. Okay, so we have here the beloved masculine. Let me see if I can make a little room here, just a second. Beloved masculine, what is the advice for the beloved masculine within this twin flame collective regarding the possible energies here in their twin flame connection, month by month, January through December for the year 2019? What is the advice here for the beloved masculine so they may handle these possible energies within their twin flame connection with ease and grace and unconditional love, and be able to move towards harmony in the physical with their beloved in this lifetime? What is the guidance here? Please show me. Advice from Spirit for the beloved masculine regarding these possible current energies, these possible connection energies within their twin flame connection for this twin flame collective, so they may handle these possible energies with ease and grace and unconditional love, and move towards harmony in the physical with their beloved in this lifetime. Okay, just a few more shuffles, and then I will cut the deck and take one card from the top for each month as the advice from Spirit for the beloved masculine within this twin flame collective regarding these possible energies within their twin flame connection for the year 2019, month by month, January through December. Okay. I like to give these cards a good shuffle, so I apologize. I will put the timestamp below for when I start the reading portion of this video. So what is the advice here for the beloved masculine on how to handle these possible energies in his twin flame connection with ease and grace and unconditional love, and move towards union in the physical, harmony in the physical with his beloved in this lifetime. Okay, and we're cutting the deck, taking the top. I will pull the cards out, and then I will hold them up month by month. Okay, so that we can all see what's here. I will also show you the bottom of the decks for the female beloved feminine's advice from Spirit. That's from this deck right here, the Crystal Tarot. I used the Wheel of the Year Tarot for month by month energies, and the Star Child Tarot for the beloved masculine's guidance from Spirit for month by month. So let me pull these out really quick here, and then we will go into it. See here. Wow, alright. Okay. I will call out some astrology signs within the cards if I see them. I tend not to do that because I want the readings and the channeled guidance and the intuitive guidance to come across in a natural manner, and for people not to get stuck on trying to resonate with the astrological signs. Okay, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so I'm going to start with a summary for the year. And the summary for the year, the bottom of the deck for the Wheel of the Year Tarot that I used is the Seven of Cups. Now, in this deck, you see that the Seven of Cups is about being swept off your feet, being overwhelmed with emotion that you're flying high. Okay? Because you are seeing all the many possibilities. You're feeling the possibilities, all the many possibilities of love in this relationship, in this connection. So the summary here with the Seven of Cups for this reading is about flying high on emotion. Now, the thing about flying high on emotion, being overwhelmed by emotion, is that there's, two sides to every coin. So where, excuse me, some energies may be about truly being up in the sky, head over feet in love. The other side of that coin could be confusion, complete confusion, being overwhelmed with emotion and not knowing what to do next. So we are going to see an overwhelming surge of emotion within the twin flame connection for this twin flame collective in the year 2019. The good thing is that when we come into harmony in the physical with our beloved, it is about being swept off your feet. So this could very well be the year for harmony in many connections across the twin flame collective. And I can tell you that for at least 75% of you, there will be a beginning of harmony, and you will feel swept off your feet, and you will both be feeling as if you are so lucky to be in love and to be together, and you will be processing these emotions with the number 7 there. Okay, so so sorry. The bottom of the deck for the female beloved I got a few messages, and only because I clarified them by going beneath. So here we go. We have the devil. This is the female beloved's guidance here. Okay, for the year 2019, using this deck. So Spirit is basically letting you know that many of the energies within this year in 2019 that you will be dealing with are about karmic lessons in the physical world, karmic bonds, karmic partnerships. This could very well be about being stuck or bound, where you need to free yourself. This is also sexual and, sexual passion, sexual desire. So there could be energy exchange with your beloved that creates a bond. Okay. And I say that because the following card that came out that's beneath this, or I should say, is the Ace of Wands. And to me, the Ace of Wands is Kundalini energy. So paired with the devil, I see this as a very explosive, energetic, passionate, sexual connection within the twin flame connections coming from the beloved feminine's perspective. So as a beloved feminine, you could be receiving this energy from your twin flame, or this is what coexists in your connection, or this is you. This is your undying, unwavering passion for your masculine. And with that comes creation. The Ace of Wands is also about creation, the surge of energy to create, the expansion of the sacral chakra. Okay, so there is in itself expansion within your relationships, and in this particular case with your beloved. The year 2019 numerology tells us it's the year number 3. I have channeled some information on Christ consciousness and the year 3 and how it relates for the collective, and I will be posting that on my blog and sharing it soon. I suggest female beloveds that you check out that information, because seeing as these cards came out as a summary for the advice for you for this year 2019, I'm seeing that you will find a lot of clarity. So we have this energetic bond here, this passionate bond here that's very sensual, very karmic, very earthly. If you or your beloved are Capricorn, this may be a special message for you, because the devil is the card of Capricorn. So this also, to me, the Ace of Wands, is, because it's creation, paired with the devil, is birth. So there may be some beloved feminines that will be mothers to be within their twin flame connection. So this is having had this energy exchange and having created now a family with your beloved, and it is then confirmed and followed by the Four of Wands. So this sexual energy, Kundalini energy, sacral chakra expansion, and energy exchange with your beloved masculine will lead to this Four of Wands for most of you. Okay? For some of you, there will be a creation here. This could be, like I said, pregnancy, and it doesn't necessarily mean that there's marriage afterwards. Take that as that resonates. It's all about how it relates to your connection. But I do see that there is a great desire to create this Four of Wands. So, spiritually speaking, outside of the realm of the karmic energies with the devil card, Spiritually speaking, with this Ace of Wands and this Four of Wands, we have a creation of a home here, of a foundation. Now you see here that it's two of them creating this. So this is a spiritual marriage, a spiritual union, a divine union. You have the 1111, so this is the twin flame spiritual marriage card. And it is about the beloved masculine, as you see here. He is the one on the ground. He is the one setting the firm foundation to then invite his beloved feminine to join him. So for the female beloved feminine here, I'm seeing that there is going to be a lot of Kundalini energy that will be creating this need for self-expression, for creation, for expansion of this connection, for expansion of the beloved feminine herself, because in this card you see as a double card, it is the beloved feminine who is underneath the tree of life. Okay, and she's being courted over here by the devil. So this is definitely an energy of what the beloved feminine will be dealing with this year. You could be on the receiving end or you can be on the giving end of this, but all in all, it is because of this ongoing fire energy in this year number 3, 2019. Add it all up, you get 3 when you bring it down to a single number. So it is about creating, having the passion to create with passion, something passionate. Wands, passion, passionate desire of this firm foundation with her beloved. Now moving on to the bottom of the deck for the beloved masculine, we have, this is the summary of the guidance on the energies that the beloved masculine can expect to deal with within his twin flame connection, month by month for the year 2019. So we have the Four of Swords. Okay, the Four of Swords is about introspection. It is about gaining perspective. It is also about withdrawal to heal. The wounded warrior withdrawing to heal, taking time away to heal. Now, what I love about this deck, and this is another reason why I love to use this deck for reading for the Twin Flame Collective, is that this feminine energy here is walking away from these three swords. She's looking back and walking away, choosing to go towards this one sword. And the same way that I intuitively read the King of Swords in this deck, I also read these swords in this deck as past decisions. Okay, so this is in the past. So the energy I'm reading here is that for the beloved masculine, he is choosing to move past this loss, this heartbreak, possible third parties, and he is choosing to go forward and manifest with this Ace of Swords, this one sword, this logical beginning, having made the decision, again, because it's down, piercing the ground, so the decision has been made to withdraw from this karmic pattern and move towards clarity and commitment, dedication, logical beginnings, manifesting them, being victorious. And I see that as the energy of the beloved masculine within this collective. This is the advice. So as you go through the year, beloved masculine, the advice here from Spirit is that no matter what's going on, pardon my French, leave the bullshit behind. Okay? You need to change your ways and move towards this Ace of Swords, this clarity that you can find within yourself by going within, again, with this Four of Swords, meditation, introspection, and move past all these karmic patterns from the past, leave them in the past, and move actively towards this new beginning with an Ace of Swords energy. When it comes to handling the energies month by month for the year 2019, within your twin flame connection. That is the biggest piece of advice here. And because I did look underneath the other ones, I'm going to look underneath there, and I have the 10 of Cups. So Spirit is letting you know, beloved masculine, that you will reach your 10 of Cups, your emotional bliss. You will come full circle in your emotions, in your love for this happy life and happy home with your beloved feminine in the physical in this lifetime. And in this year, many of you will do that. So when you move away, beloved masculine, okay, when you move away from this 3 of Swords energy towards that Ace of Swords, by going within, withdrawing from these karmic patterns, removing yourself from these karmic patterns, karmic partnerships, karmic timelines, karmic bonds, and move towards that Ace of Swords, that successful, manifested, logical beginning, grounded beginning, successfully, victoriously, then you will reach this 10 of Cups with your beloved. You will have this 10 of Cups. Okay, so we're going to go into the reading, and I'm going to keep these cards on the side here, just in case I feel guided to clarify any of the drawn cards in addition. So now we're going to go into the spread month by month, January through December, and I am going to pull the cards. We'll hold up the cards one month by month, so we see what are the possible energies, and then I will delve into Spirit's advice for the beloved feminine and then the beloved masculine by holding up the cards that came out for each one. That way we can all see it. So in the month of January for the year 2019, the possible energies in your connection have to do with this Queen of Cups. So this is about being emotionally available, balanced, mature, ready to offer your cup. As you can see, she is smiling, looking off onto the distance. So she's not waiting, but she's expecting. She's put that intention out there that her king will return and she will have this chalice to share with him. She's holding it up there, right up to her heart space. So this is this enduring love and support for her beloved masculine, even though they may not be in harmony in the physical at this time. The energy here is one of establishing this emotionally balanced and available foundation starting in January within this connection for the Twin Flame Collective. This could also be the beloved feminine. She's standing as the Queen of Cups, and the when it comes to the guidance here, the guidance for the beloved masculine, when it comes to this Queen of Cups is the High Priestess. Okay, the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess are both psychically gifted. They're in tune with their inner guidance. These are women who meditate, go within, communicate telepathically, communicate energetically. So what I'm seeing here as the advice for the beloved masculine is that you should definitely trust the messages that you are receiving, the synchronicities that you are seeing, that you are hearing, messages in music, messages in, writing or reading, any messages you may be receiving in the astral levels, when you're dreaming, when you're sleeping, when you're meditating, when you're riding in your car, going home by yourself, and you have these random thoughts. They're not random. This is you energetically receiving these telepathic messages from your beloved feminine. This is receiving her energy. She is sending you this heart chakra energy. She's sending you love, forgiveness by offering this cup, or possibly having taken this cup from you. She's holding this forgiveness. She is holding space for you in the month of January So trust your instincts, go within, seek the answers within. Some of you may be reaching out to a tarot reader or a psychic medium. I see that also as the high priestess. This could be the advice to get confirmation if necessary. But I always, even though I am a medium and a tarot reader myself, I advise everyone to go within. Reaching out to someone with my abilities is more of a confirmation. You should already know the answer, because truth is that it's the best way to guide yourself. Anyone can give you a reading, and if you don't have any trust in your own inner guidance, then how will it resonate with you? How will you take away the lessons from it? So regardless of whether you are seeking outside help from a psychic or a tarot reader, okay, because they don't have to be the same. A tarot reader does not necessarily need to be psychic. Then the advice here is to trust the guidance that you receive, but first and foremost, your own intuition is on point right now, and you should be trusting that. Now, the advice here for the female beloved, the beloved feminine, is this Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the offer for an apology in the physical form. It is also taking the first steps towards manifesting, rather creating, establishing what you've been manifesting. So it is taking the physical steps towards all that you desire to be created in the physical world. And with this energy of the Queen of Chalices, I'm seeing that you too are intuitively and energetically receiving the guidance here on how to build, how to move towards your connection from a higher heart-centered place in the physical. Now, her eyes are closed, so she is definitely being receptive here. She is receiving information. She is receiving downloads and energetic communication from her beloved. She could also be sending it, seeing as the advice for the beloved masculine was about receiving and sending also. There's that telepathic energy with the Queen of Cups. So perhaps the advice here is also, if you have not been sending energetic and telepathic messages of forgiveness and unconditional love and being emotionally available and emotionally balanced, emotionally mature to your beloved, then with this Page of Pentacles, the advice here is to do so. There's heightened telepathy and psychic abilities in the month of January with this energy card here. Therefore, take advantage, beloved feminine, to send this love and forgiveness to your masculine. Let him know in the astral realms. Let him know energetically in the physical world. Maybe if you are in communication, then let him know verbally, written, in person, if it's that, you are able to see one another, that you are emotionally available and open for this connection, and that you are ready to take the physical steps towards the next level in your connection. Okay, so that's where we are for January. Then February, month of February, we have the Ten of Pentacles as the energy, the possible energy within the twin flame connections in this twin flame collective. This is about an enduring and supportive, reciprocally supportive love and commitment in a home, in a family, within a business, if that resonates. Having amassed the prosperity abundantly to share with your beloved, to lay the foundation, the rock and stone for a home. This could also be about purchasing property, an offer to move in together, an offer for marriage, an offer to take things to the next level in the physical world. So perhaps in a litigious way. And this is also about that enduring emotional support. You see there how she's looking at him and he's looking at her, and she's pouring this wine into his cup. So there's a sense of, with this 10 coming the end of the cycle, so it's having amassed all that you desire in the physical world, to have this commitment, to have this dedication to one another, and to have this happy home and happy life. And this is with the grapes, I'm also seeing fertility, so this could be an expansion of a home. This could be the physical expansion of a home. So some of you may be receiving pregnancy news. Others might be making plans to be pregnant, to expand your connection into that 10 of Pentacles, which is that family, that larger home. I also want to say that this is a moment of finance where if you are planning a wedding, you'll have the money to plan it, to pay for the honeymoon, if need be, and to cover any expenses that may arise on working together, working even possibly on your twin flame mission together. There is this abundance. And the advice here for the beloved masculine in the month of February, when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Swords. So I did not clarify this card any further, but it's because what I'm seeing here, especially with the beloved feminine's energy being justice, I'm seeing that the advice here for the beloved masculine, okay, to reach this 10 of Pentacles in the physical with his beloved, is to release these karmic lessons, karmic patterns. And it is also about forgiveness, forgiving himself for what he did in the past so that he can internalize the lessons and not repeat them. It is about moving past these Seven of Swords energies, opening up if it's that he was deceptively keeping to himself how he thought of this relationship, what his plans were for this relationship, or keeping to himself the communication on how he felt, so not communicating how he felt. And with this Ten of Pentacles, I'm saying that what he truly felt is this Ten of Pentacles. This is what he wanted. That's why it's coming into fruition, quite possibly for at least 50 to 75% of you. And so the guidance here for the beloved masculine is to let go of this Seven of Swords energy, to not go back to it. And I'm seeing that it's let go because the guidance for the beloved feminine is to find this balance. So this could be forgiving her beloved masculine. This could be also forgiving herself, okay, for whatever part she did. If she's the one that is on the giving end of the Seven of Swords energy and the beloved masculine is on the receiving end. And also with the Justice card, I'm seeing that this could very well be a litigious marriage, an actual buying of a home, renting, leasing of a new home to live together, maybe a loan for a business, a loan for your twin flame mission, if it's to open some sort of clinic or space to offer help for others, to others. And I'm seeing that she needs to also forgive herself fully for any harm in the past. And if she hasn't finished forgiving her beloved masculine, I'm seeing that she needs to. She truly needs to, in order to be able to uplift her energy. He needs to uplift his vibrations so that this Ten of Pentacles can truly be a possible energy, a possibility in the month of February. Moving on to the month of March here, we have the Knight of Swords. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. We have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is about action, taking swift action, coming in quickly, decisively, and also to communicate a truthful, clear message, maybe even without tact. So there may not be any buffering here or any sugarcoating, but trust the message will be honest and clear. So there's honest and clear communication and action forward in the month of March for this twin flame connection. And so the guidance here for the beloved feminine is the death card. Okay, so in this death card we have peace lilies that talk about peace, that talk about rebirth, and we have this feminine figure here who, because she's in this white color, you would think that the reaper here, this angel of death, she's died. However, you have these butterflies coming out from this illumination. So this isn't so much a death, but a rebirth, a metamorphosis of the divine energies here within this feminine. So this beloved feminine has definitely had a transformation, and I feel that either she's going to be receiving communication that has to do with transformation in her connection or from our beloved, or rather the communication will test her transformation. Okay, so how are you beloved feminine, taking this news that's coming in that has to do with your connection? Or how are you handling the actions that are being taken at the moment, or strategized at the moment in regards to your connection? Are you coming from a new place? Have you ascended? Have you truly learned all that you needed? So there can be some quick forward movement, and there could be some integrity. This could be for some feminines that have dealt with karmic patterns of their own, seeing as in the month of February we did have the Seven of Swords come up for the masculine. He could be on the receiving or giving end of that, and therefore with this transformation the beloved feminine could be on the giving or receiving end of this transformative energy. This could be her transformation or her beloved transformation. Regardless, I see that there's action taken forward as long as this beloved feminine focuses on the rebirth of her soul, focuses on the rebirth of this connection, leaving behind all the karmic patterns, regardless of who did what. So there can be this quick and swift movement forward. Okay, and swords also, we talk about, the energy of manifestation, being successful in that manifestation. So if we want this Knight of Swords energy, this quick movement forward, this quick truth to come in or to be delivered, if we want it to be honest and with integrity and decisive, and it have it be a movement forward, then as opposed to movement backwards, then the advice here for the beloved feminine is to not rest on her laurels, to continue to evolve, to continue to ascend, to trust in the foundation that she has laid in her own ascension and the transformation of her connection. And because this is the advice from Spirit, then Spirit is saying you have the tools to uplift the energy in your connection. You have the tools to transform yourself and to transform your connection. You have done it already. You are now this butterfly. The advice here for the beloved masculine when it comes to this King of Swords energy is the Ten of Crystals. So the Ten of Pentacles has come up again. We had it for the energy forecast for the month of February in the connection, Ten of Pentacles. And now it's coming up as the advice from Spirit for the beloved masculine in the month of March as to how to handle this Knight of Swords energy that will be possible in their connection in the month of March. And the idea here, or rather the advice here from Spirit, is Ten of Pentacles. So I'm seeing this as take the action to communicate with integrity, to communicate honestly and clearly to your beloved that this is what you want, that this is what you desire, that you desire this Ten of Pentacles, that you have released with the month of February. The Seven of Swords was your guidance here. You have released these karmic patterns. You have released any karmic partnerships. You have paid your karmic debt. You have transformed with this Death card energy here also. You could be the one giving this transformation energy, to your beloved feminine. She could be the one receiving word from you that you have indeed transformed, because you are now ready for this Ten of Pentacles with her. This enduring home, this loving commitment, this marriage too, right? Because look at it in this form where you can see the beloved feminine and the beloved masculine sharing this moment together. So communicate with the Knight of Swords. Move quickly while the iron is hot. Okay? Strike while the iron is hot, and let your beloved feminine know that what you desire is to build this enduring, dedicated home life, marriage, commitment, loving family, um, business, buy property together, since we saw that in the month of February. Make it clear. And also, I'm seeing that the advice here is to keep your eyes on the prize. So while the information that comes in, beloved masculine, may be something that you would have preferred to be sugar coated, or that you would have preferred to not have been so direct. Maybe it's information that you didn't necessarily want to receive, but it's here, and it's here for the growth of this connection, and it's true and it's honest, and you can trust that it's true and honest, because it's the Knight of Swords that brings in this honesty and clear communication. So keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes on this 10 of crystals, this happy home life and happy commitment and abundant life and abundant home life that you're building within this connection. Okay, keep your eyes on the prize. Now for the month of April, the 4th month, we have the possible energies as the 10 of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to bring it a little closer here. The 10 of Wands, as you can see, you have this feminine energy and this masculine energy, and they are up to the till of weighing these large, of holding these large watermelons on their back. And their home is at the top of that hill, and they have to journey together all the way up there with this, you know, I don't know how to say this, heaviness, heavy energy on their back. And therefore, there is a decision to be made here. You know, because they are carrying their harvest, I'm going to say that this is about both the beloved feminine and the beloved masculine having acquired the tools necessary to go on this journey together, to have compassion for one another's ascension and journey, and move towards that home there, that happy home with the sun shining on it. Move towards it together, bearing this heaviness, each bearing their own and supporting one another hand in hand as they go into this journey, and as they manifest all that they desire. And because it's the 10 of Wands, I'm seeing that it's an end of a cycle. So the heaviness that has been within this twin flame connection energetically is going to be released. Okay, it's coming to an end. The harvest here is the end of the cycle for fruition. You have harvest, and therefore there's going to be a release of the heaviness within this connection. And this beloved feminine and beloved masculine will be able to journey into this home life, this foundation that they are building together with ease and grace, regardless of what has happened in the past. They're going to be moving forward and upward. So the advice here for the beloved feminine is the Chariot. So the advice here is to, move forward with passion and decisiveness, having reached balance between your dark and light energies, knowing what you want, and moving forward decisively and quickly, and that will bring success, that will bring victory. There will be a release of this heaviness that may be coming up in the month of April for purging. Maybe this is some purging that you will be doing together if you are in harmony in the physical, or energetically, regardless of whether you are in harmony in the physical. And so this release of this heaviness of all the shit that happened in the past, releasing that is going to propel your energy forward, propel this connection forward, and you will be successful in doing so. Take the reins and move yourself forward. Release everything that's been holding you back from fully transforming yourself and your connection and uplifting yourself in your connection. Release the negative energy, transmute it. The advice here for the beloved masculine, when it comes to this 10 of Wands energy in April, we have the Knight of Crystals. The Knight of Crystals is a very slow and steady. Okay? And as you can see here, this is definitely going to be a slow and steady journey because they are carrying so much heaviness. They're carrying all that they have reaped from what they sowed. They're carrying this harvest to take it back to this home. Maybe they have children here. And this is the fruits of their labor. No pun intended. So the energy here of this Knight of Crystals is slow and steady. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is that while this heaviness may come in the month of April, beloved masculine, you're being told to just go step by step. Stay grounded, ground yourself, okay? Meditate. You see how he's meditating there? Be receptive to the energies of the moon. So be receptive. While you are meditating in the physical, connect with Source. Connect with your beloved in the higher realms. Connect with your guides and Archangel Michael and any other archangels that you feel close to transmute. You see the electricity there? Transmute these negative energies that you've been carrying with you for so long. This could also be, again, about forgiveness. Release this karmic pattern, release the karmic debt, release the karmic shame and fear, and move forward step by step. And in the physical, so take these physical steps in your material world, in your physical space, to release this burden. You know, this could be what I'm hearing is that this could very well be, for some of you, beloved masculines, taking the first steps at releasing a relationship, karmic relationship, creative venture that no longer is serving your highest good. Taking the first steps to get out of that, okay? So that you can better fulfill the love in your connection with your twin flame, so that you can get this 10 of Cups, this relationship here, this connection here with someone is weighing you down. And while you may have thought that at some point it was abundant and it was what you wanted, you are realizing that, you know, you don't want the same shit anymore. This isn't what you wanted. You didn't come into this world to work hard and work harder at home. So what you want is this 10 of Pentacles, and you want this 10 of Pentacles with your beloved. Look at the difference between those two people. He even has some sweat there on his brow. So this is what you want with your beloved, and this is what you have right now with your karmic partnership, or with your job, or the creative business that you may have been thinking to open or have opened. It is weighing you down, and it's time for release. It's time for release. It's time to ground yourself and go within and find the way to make the physical steps to release yourself from this. That's the advice here. And in doing so, I see that you are propelling forward your beloved masculine to come towards you and towards this connection successfully. You will be successful. moving on to the next month. We're going into May. The energies here of May, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so what you see here is two warriors, although I am seeing that one is better dressed than the other. So I'm going to say that there's definitely a difference here. Someone might be older than the other. Okay. One might be more financially stable than the other. They're definitely on opposite teams and they're at a stalemate. So this could be coming to a fork in the road and needing to make a decision, but not knowing what decision to make because there isn't clarity, seeing as both these swords are stuck in that nutshell. Both these men are in the nutshell, so they're in the thick of it. They're not really looking around or going within to find the answers. They're focusing on this nut. They're focusing on the hardship here. So even though there might be possible hardship in the 5th month of 2019, a decision to move forward regardless needs to be made, because this reading is about finding harmony in the physical with your beloved. So to move forward into harmony in the physical, then there is a decision that needs to be made. It needs to be communicated clearly. It needs to be put into action with those swords. Also, I am seeing that there might be an earth sign here and an air sign over here. Take that as that resonates. Okay? Because this gentleman is dressed for winter, and this other gentleman here is dressed for fall because he does have long sleeves. So, we have an earth sign and we have an air sign here. This could again come back to the energies that I did channel specifically for some of you about having to release a karmic relationship or release the stress or release completely this creative endeavor, this business, this burden. And seeing it might have to do with releasing a karmic partnership. And again, soulmates can be karmic partnerships. So to get out of this connection, to move in towards your 10 of Pentacles with your beloved, then what I'm seeing here is that that's coming to a head. So for some of you, this might actually be having to decide between your twin flame and someone else, or your twin flame and your job, your twin flame and your home. If you have to maybe relocate, you're having to make the tough decision on that, because we have the decision making with the air energy and the pentacle earthly energy with this earth energy here. So deciding to do this in the physical, deciding to cut and sever ties with the past or what's been holding you back, to communicate this clearly, to move forward, to be able to find this balance within your connection. Again, 2 is about union, it's about connection, it's 2 people. So it is definitely about making the decision, the right decision for the highest good of all that are in this connection. The advice here for the male, let's see, should I do the male or the female? Let's do the female first. For the female beloved, the advice here when it comes to this stalemate, this conflict in terms of decision making, is Strength card. Okay, so bear down into your strength, feminine. Okay, tame your ego. Don't let this, stalemate, miscommunication, argument with your beloved, or situation that's affecting your connection, overtake it. Okay, so have the strength to see the happy outcome here, the lessons with the sunflowers. Okay, to receive the wisdom with these eagles here, and to be receptive, infinitely receptive with that crystal ball scepter and the infinity symbol there. Okay, her third eye has a crystal on it. She's looking into the future, and she has tamed this lion. She has tamed her ego. So anything that resurfaces that has to do with your ego, Okay? Learn to step aside and not allow your ego to take over. Have the strength, the inner strength, the spiritual strength, the inner power, the willpower to make the right decision for growth in your connection, for expansion in your connection in the physical. Okay? So with that, let's go on to the advice here from Spirit for the beloved masculine, and we have the Six of Cups. What I'm getting here, okay, intuitively, is that for some beloved masculines, this has to do with a past life relationship that is outside of your twin flame connection. Again, touching base on this release here. And the wands to me is a lot of Kundalini energy and sacral chakra energy. So there's desire, there's passion here, there's a karmic bond here. This could be a highly sexual relationship that you have with someone that is no longer highly sexual, or that you are seeing that that's all it is. And you want more, because what you want is this 10 of Pentacles with your beloved. So you needed the advice here for the month before, the month of April, was to release these added stressors on your connection. Release these karmic stressors. And then we come into the month of May, and you are either nostalgic about this relationship that you had with someone else, and that is bringing a stalemate into your connection with your twin flame. Perhaps because you're still sorting out the loose ends within your previous relationship or your current relationship, if it's that you are not in harmony with your beloved, but rather in a relationship with someone else. I'm seeing that you are nostalgic, and that could be why you are not taking action or making a decision just yet in the month of May. And this is negatively impacting your connection. This stalemate is being felt by both of you. Okay? So you have to make a decision here, and it needs to be for the highest good of all. You need to go within, and you need to trust your intuition, and you need to be clear in the intent on what you want with your connection with your twin flame, in moving into harmony with your beloved, in moving into harmony in the physical with your beloved. The sooner that you are able to understand that this nostalgia and this reflection on this other connection is just that, it's reflection, and that it no longer exists, that it is now a burden to you, to get out of thinking about all the things, how they were, how they could have been, how great things were, because it is this indecision to walk away from that other connection, to release that other connection, is creating this stalemate in your connection with your twin flame. So rather than focusing on that, focus on this reconciliation, okay? Reconciliation with your beloved, with the Six of Cups, and make the decision to reconcile if that isn't true what you want. This reading is about finding harmony in the physical with your beloved. So this is for beloved masculines who do want that, who do want to reconcile with their beloved. So in choosing to reconcile with your beloved, you need to make the decision, and you need to communicate it clearly. Okay? I'm noticing that in the month of March, again, we had this clear communication coming forward, quick action. So there's definitely an underlying sense here that communication needs to be clear among your connection between beloved feminine and the beloved masculine. There needs to be clear action. Things need to be decisively clear, okay? And there needs to be clear communication to avoid miscommunication and indecisiveness or conflict in your connection. In the month of June, we're 6 months in now. The energy here, possible energy, is the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. As you can see, she is looking out into the future from a place of defense. So she's up here, there's like conflict going on around her, and she is looking into the future to see what's coming. This could be, because I'm seeing this card, a very defensive energy. Like they're looking into the future in the middle of some sort of battle, okay, conflict, to see how to be successful, how to see this through, how to make the next move, okay? And with that sword there, downside, I'm seeing that a decision will have been made regarding information that has come through, messages that have been received, lessons that have been learned, perceptions, research, if it's that someone is processing what's been going on for the past 5 months, since this is for the month of June, which is the 6th month of the year 2019. So there will be enough information to make a decision, is what I'm gathering. There will be all the tools and information before you to make a clear-headed decision on how to proceed within this connection. Now, the advice here for the beloved feminine when it comes to the month of June is the Knight of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is that Spirit is saying that with the information that you have gathered, the knowledge that you have processed regarding your connection, the advice here is to move forward decisively, quickly, energetically. Don't drag your feet. Again, I'm getting another hit while the iron is hot. And this could very well be, beloved feminine, that this is your beloved masculine coming in. Okay, you are on the receiving end of this energetic, passionate energy and message that's coming in quickly to sweep you off your feet. Remember, we have the 7 of chalices as the summary for the year, getting swept off your feet. So there could be actual movement forward that has been carefully thought out by this Page of Swords, Princess of Swords, by your beloved masculine, and therefore there is this movement forward, this quick movement forward that is being sourced energetically, okay? And so the guidance here is to go within and trust your inner guidance, because also the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, they are psychically also gifted. They're psychically gifted. So you might be receiving this energy energetically. You might be receiving a notion of quick movement forward within your connection as energetically in the astral realms. Okay, now give me just 1 second here, because this camera is deciding to give me a hard time. Let's see. Just bear with me, I apologize. I know this is a lengthy reading, so my camera is giving me a hard time. Okay, here we go. I may have to do this in 2 videos. So we're going to stop after this June, and then we'll pick up with July through December in another separate video. Now, the energy again for the month of June, we have the Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords. The advice here for the beloved masculine is the 6 of Crystals. So this could be that you've been looking out into the horizon for this money to come in, and this is your confirmation that the money's coming in, or the opportunity to build abundance, to be financially stable, to financially balance your goals in the physical with the 6 of Crystals. This can also be about reciprocity within your connection. So ultimately, I'm going to say that this information that's coming in, or the decision being made in June in regards to this connection, having received all the information needed to make a strategic step towards your manifesting your goal in the reality is to come from a place of reciprocity. So be open to give equally, as give as much as you take from this connection with your beloved. This could be emotionally, this could be physically also. Um, Finding that harmony, because 6 is also the number of harmony. So finding that harmony within your connection through reciprocity, mutual support, um, financial balance. Okay, so if you've been truly seeking for this financial balance in this home with your beloved, or in this connection for whatever reason, be it, you're making plans together that require this stable foundation and balance financially, then I'm seeing that it's going to come in the month of June, and that it's going to come in quickly with this Knight of Wands energy. In fact, maybe perhaps the guidance here is to find something you're passionate about, right, with this Wands energy, and that will propel you forward quickly towards this balance in your connection, this financial balance, and this reciprocity, this equal give and take in the month of June. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, and then we are going to pick up in the next video for the month of July through December on the possible energies within the twin flame connections in this twin flame collective. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll click over and get the information for the last 6 months of 2019. All my links are in the link tree in my bio for Violet Flame Oracle if you want to book your personal reading, as well as to be able to follow me on my other pages on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and receive complimentary readings there for the Twin Flame Collective, as well as for the collective in general. So I will see you over in the next video.